So for this, I'm really thankful for him because he kept all his egos aside and he picked up his phone. He spoke to people. I have a story. And all that I did was he will speak. He'll do everything for me. I just have to go and narrate my story and walk out of the room. My job is done there.
Don't you think that's what a good story does? When you listen to a good story and when no one is taking him, like, you dumb idiots, like there's something so good, like take it. You'd want to give it. Yeah. And nijanga ever cross pettunte vallu cross pettuntade antaru kada. Like it's all destined.
This is also this journey is also about remembering one thing. Is just a lot of times what we call forget the idea of success, but the idea that oka pani kavalante all you need is consistency. Like ante success is the afterwards result. Adi vachidi adi inta success ani kaadu gaani, but and then when all we were doing is like constantly sir oka kada undi please vinandi. So ante he would narrate, I think more than 150 narrations he would have given across Tamil and Telugu and Bombay lo akkada ikkada anni. So all of this endante talent is one end of it, but the hard work, I think basically that persistence or consistency one endante he should nail. And all I did was like I just knocked the door, he would enter from there. Yeah. So I did nothing. Exactly it is like that. So it happened and it is also as to as why did you pick up Comedy Kuralo? It's because how content is so
because Comedy Kuralo was also in the industry, obviously not as long as Darling, but for 3 years the director held on to the story and he was hell bent that he wants to do it with kotta like new boys. He didn't want any other extra baggage like వాళ్ళు ఈ సినిమా చేశారు. He wanted all new cast అనమాట. Everyone's like బాగుంది, but you can just finish in 1-2. Sir, ఇది 1-2 అవ్వదు సార్. It's a journey for 30 years. How can you do it in that kind of... So I don't blame them also, because to blindly trust a story and a new director and like all new cast, అందరూ కొత్తలు సార్. Music,
I think 15 people you're launching.
Sorry?
You're launching 15
people. Anudeep did the music. This is technically his first big film. He did 2 songs in Hanuman, but this is his entry. Ma DOP garu maatone Nanakuchi and Mudhupapa, Nanakuchi and some Hello World and OCFS he did with us. But it's relatively a very new team. I was very scared. My EP was very scared. He's like, inta pedtanama manam kottala paina, but no, we never doubted the story even for a second. We were doubting the market, like
no, actually అదే అనిపిస్తుంది. అంటే whenever you want to make one daring choice, అంటే I remember this one interview where Rajamouli garu was saying is like don't listen to the market, listen to the audience. And I was constantly I think that is one ఏమంటారు that it's like stamped on my head, like it's the story that is the king and everything will follow. Definitely. And everything will follow, and danki examples are happening every other day in our industry, and they are, and it's అంటే దాన్ని ఇంకా అది ఒక థంబ్రూల్ అయిపోయింది. వాళ్ళ రేపు ఏంటంటే
సినిమా బాగుంటే జనాలు వస్తారు,
సినిమా బాగుంటే వస్తున్నారు
100% వస్తున్నారు. అండ్ నువ్వు యావరేజ్ సినిమా చేసి ఎందుకు రావట్లేదు జనాలు అంటే అది యావరేజ్ కాబట్టి.
సో అది దట్ ఈస్ డెఫినెట్లీ దేర్. అండ్ అక్కడి నుంచి ఎవ్రీథింగ్ చేంజ్ నిహారిక ఫర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అస్. ఎందుకంటే అంటే వీ హ్యావెంట్ హ్యాడ్ అ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ హూ సెడ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏమో అంత నాకు నచ్చలేదని ఇవ్వడాలి, బాగుంది కానీ కుదరట్లేదు వాళ్ళు చేయడానికి. అండ్ దెన్ వెన్ నిరంజన్ గారు ఇస్ లైక్ ఓ యా వావ్ దిస్ ఇస్ నైస్ అని జస్ట్ ఇన్ వన్ day. Like let's do it.
All 4 years journey just closed in one day. I was like, okay sir, you're doing it. Yeah, story is nice, what to do? We were like, next question is like, when are you shooting? Sir, now only I got producer.
And you know what, అప్పుడు కూడా మేము అందరము, ఎందుకంటే ఆ ముందు ఏమైందంటే ఒక ప్రొడ్యూసర్ ఓకే అని we were like all partying, yeah producer. I was like అయ్యా అరే అనవసరంగా అంత ఖర్చు పెట్టి పార్టీ చేసుకున్నాం. And then suddenly like when Prime show okay, it was like ఆగుతాం అడ్వాన్స్ పడేదాకా.
We actually prolonged the party.
Yeah.
No, we did it at the end of our schedule. But still, so we prolonged the party. Then like Seetu and all were like, darling, party chedam, party. Bro, wait, bro. Already a producer vachadu. He told okay. He came to Chennai also, shook hands with me. Then he went vanished. I don't know where he is. Now again, this man has told okay. So let's see what technically like what happens. We didn't know. We technically didn't know. So at one point when the previous producer, when he was delaying, he was staying in my home Avatar that time. Now he stays in Bhuja. That's his growth. So that time his house was in some 39th floor, bro. 29th floor. Okay, in his balcony we are sitting. From nowhere we are like, bro, December 11th we are shooting. We don't have a producer. We don't have star cast. We don't have heroine. Nothing. Just me, him, Seetu, three of us. December 11th, we are shooting.
Guess what December 11th is?
It's her birthday.
Oh, I was not even there in the movie.
Oh my god.
Say destiny.
Stars aligning.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we fixed the shooting date December 11th. So then we said, okay, we will streamline our search. We will search a producer who will let us to shoot from December 11th.
You want to shoot December 11th? December 11th. Go asking him.
Akkadi nunchi, I think when Prime Show walked in, ante Niranjan garu walked in, everything went like jet speed. Jet speed. Ante iga adi akkadi nunchi there was like no returning back. Ante iga enkak chuskoni adi idi anta kaadu. It's like everything fell in place. Like Naresh walked in, Gandhi walked in, Purnima ma'am walked in, and then immediately Anand Swami sir. Ante Anand Swami is our trainer, actor trainer, coach.
He's an acting facilitator. That's what he wants to be called.
Yeah, acting facilitator. Yeah. So he came in. We did a workshop, and everything fell in place. Like, and then the biggest puzzle, and the final puzzle was like Nabha. Who is our Anandi?
Did you join the team the last?
Yeah.
One of the last.
Only when she said okay, project happened. Greenlit.
ఎందుకు అంటే of course అంటే వచ్చేమో వచ్చి he said Niranjan garu said okay, but who's Anandi man, like who's this woman who will play? Yeah, so and then obviously we were like again the wild goose chase అన్నట్టు ఇలా ఎవరు where is Anandi.
From Bombay to Kerala, we went everywhere.
Even new faces.
No, one thing we were like, what I wanted was this person should be known. Then only if they do something more than what they have done before, that is the wow factor. So for me, in my mind, I wanted someone who is known, but at the same time who was not recently seen. I had these parameters.
And we found Nabha who just got surgery and was not there.
I was not seen.
So suddenly, when Sunny told me that like she's there, you want to narrate, I'm like okay. So basically, in what mindset I generally in what mindset I am in, I will narrate to each and everybody. I don't have parameters that I should not narrate to this person, I should not narrate to that person, that I don't have. I will narrate to everybody. Basically, I love narration.
Oh,
yeah.
Passionate about narration.
Extraordinary communication
Passionate.
skills. Yeah.
Passionate narrative.
Passion is real.
So I've heard of Nabha Natesh, but I have not seen her work, particularly to focus on what's her skill set, what's her acting range. I've never focused on that. But for Anandi, more than acting skills, acting range and all, I wanted one attitude. Attitude as in, this is kind of challenging. There is lot more than what is seen in the trailer. It is very, very challenging, but it's not dark. It's not a very black and white to play. It is white, half white, cream white and all
Many
that.
colors.
So, and then I wanted someone who will be like, that's all. I thought you're going to tell something else, something bigger. What he told, so much build up, award and all that. That's all. Come, we'll do. I wanted someone with that attitude. That is what she showed first. But still, I refused to see her past work. I wanted her. I just found that we wanted Raghav and Anandi to be the straight opposites.
Right.
So we wanted someone from a different world to come and enter Raghav world, and the chaos happens. This is what we wanted, and the pairing looked very new when in my AI and my face swappers, when I did all the looks and all, the pairing looked new. but still there were doubts around the team. Okay, it's a very challenging character because nobody has seen, nobody even knew that she was from theatre. I just saw one film of her first Kannada film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is the only thing I saw. I was like, no, she will definitely do it. And to some extent, everybody in this project, came for the story, on the merit of the story, and they had something personal with the story. I don't know how that happened, but they all had some takeaways or something to give it to the story that everybody started owning it. So when we stay little away, it is work. When we own it, then it is collaboration. So I needed collaborations. So, and it happened. And from then on, I have seen her in my office crawling in the living room. And I've seen Darshi like walking, bro, what is that animal? I forget.
Honey badger.
Too much English. Honey badger, that's an animal. So that is that animal's character only. He took it for body language. So like one day I'm opening the room door, he is going like this, taking water with legs. She was doing something else. She was jumping like kangaroo, and the office boys, the ADs, they don't know what is happening. And one evening, like with first 3-4 days, one evening I'm seeing her in the room corner sitting, big chart, she's writing. She looks very stressed. I went and asked her, you want to have a coffee? 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes.
Nabha saying no to coffee is a very big thing.
No, she had a cup next to her.
Okay.
That's whole lined up from morning. That will be there always. It's like an emotional support for me.
And then 10 minutes later, she calls me and she's like, okay, now I am not Anandi, I am the other character. You talk to the character. Okay.
We had one problem. See what happened is, first thing, I'll tell you one more thing. Like first time when I met him narrate the story, I have to tell you that was the best narration I've had in my entire career. He said he came and Sunny had given like extremely great build up about the story, and he was like, we all sat, and then he's like, I can't sit and narrate. I'm like, oh, this is strange, I've never seen that. Then he went on for, like we ordered coffee and all that, he didn't even touch it. Went on for 3 hours, and he actually did voice of every other characters of the film, and I could literally see the movie in front of my eyes. That was amazing. And then the next thing he did was like, Nabha, I saw all your movies. What we'll do is, we'll just sit and talk. So first time when I went and spoke to him, we just randomly spoke about everything possible in the world for 2 hours, 3 hours. And then then I realized that Ashwin and I are almost similar. Then if we get into serious topic, we'll end up getting into a clash. There has been a lot of time we've almost gone to that fiery moment, and they're like, okay, dispatch. Somehow, there was one time when I and him started having like, we were just having a conversation during our workshop, Anand Swami, sir and him and everybody. We started talking about random topic, and suddenly we both started talking to each other. These two were like, oh my god, what is happening? Then somehow you got up and left, and I'm still going and talking to him. Then she's like, oh, is this still going on? Then I realized, okay, Ashwin to serious topic vadu manage. Manam iddaru adi set avadu. Let's talk about the movie. No. We're like,
okay, guys.
not just no. It's only because somehow I realized during this movie, the inputs what I used to get from Ashwin and his team, and even the cinematography team, when I was doing these scenes, they all used to be like around me, like they used to just stand and watch what I'm doing, and there was every single tiny things were caught and told, and even including Darshi. He used to remind me that, like, you remember Ray, that day during the workshop you did one smile.
25 you
I thought,
56 second.
I can't even believe that day he told me, you smiled through eyes, Nabha. I'm like, Dashi, how can a person remember that I smiled through eyes one day in 120 days of, did I do that? I'm like, okay, I'll try to do that. And he's like, yeah, that one. I'm like, okay, I did that. And he liked it. So it is basically when energies aligned together.
Create collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah.